What's going on, everybody? Joshua Pinard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Robert Vincent McCory the Fourth,
Yeah,
your friendly neighborhood.
creep.
M- hey, that was mean.
It's not really mean if I'm being honest.
Fair enough.
At least that's one thing.
Friendly neighborhood.
Spider-Man.
Cool guy. Cool guy.
Yeah, Robert Vincent McCory, the friendly neighborhood cool guy.
Yes.
Yeah, but you be sure to download this episode of the podcast and follow the Instagram page, the War Crimes Ahoy Instagram page, and follow our personal accounts, our McCoy12 and our Homeboy Josh.
Yes, do that.
Yes. But today I had an interesting day at work. Because it was busy. And not busy with nice people, but rude people.
Oh, that's fun.
This species of bad person in particular has been distinguished. There have been sightings of these in Walmarts. Flocks of these types of people in Targets. They have literally been taken over the McDonald's communities, making managers feel disgusted about themselves. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, then you're gonna shudder in your undies when you hear this name. Karen.
Oh no.
Exactly. Yes, my store that I worked at wasn't just flooded with nice people or rude people, like Walmart people in that matter. These abominations that are known as Karens have nearly taken over the peaceful store of the community. I'm not going to say the name of it.
The fun place.
Yeah, it's a cool store. At least any other day, but today the store was a nuisance. Or at least the people, not the workers, but like the customers. Most of the customers, anyway. But yeah, these this poor people at the front. We're just doing a job. We're just doing our jobs. It's not.
You're just doing your job, and then
Yeah.
old Karen comes in.
Yeah.
No offense to people named Karen, by the way.
Well, offense to people that are bad people named Karen, but if you're a good Karen, more power.
You're like a chill Karen.
If you're like a prim and proper Aunt Karen, then awesome. But don't go insulting McDonald's managers. Because that's just rude, and it doesn't really fix your problem. So, I don't know what to tell you. Getting mad doesn't really solve anything, but yeah. These Karens at my store had all sorts of reasons, I guess, in their world to be mad, but they were mad because, well, they had to wait.
Oh no,
they thought
not patience.
I guess patience is not really a huge virtue to them. Because I think what they expected was when they ordered it, their food would be back in seconds. But I guess it takes.
Well, obviously, frying stuff doesn't take minutes. It takes 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, obviously, because that's just how a fryer works. Because
I mean, it's not like when I put stuff in at the fryer at McDonald's. It's not like it takes like 4 minutes. But I mean,
it's just that's just how the word is. Is what I would be saying if I was a dumbass, and he would. And he's well, he is a dumbass, but he's
hey.
I'm joking. But let's talk about the real monk. We aren't primates, Robbie. Us humans, we're not primates.
Yeah.
Karens are the real monkeys here.
The real monkeys.
They are the real primates. They have
them and Shel Silverstein.
Yes. They are all nuisances, and they do not need to be involved or ingratiated with society. because, well, I think we all know what society would be like if we didn't have Karens in the world. I think a common trend with these species of people is that they think they have somewhat of an authority over people. They have
Yeah, I
they
don't know.
have the ability to command someone to do something and expect them to fulfill that command as best as humanly possible. But they're just an average woman. Well, not really average, but a person
It,
that is too average. Oh my god. This is I'm sorry, but if you want your food instant, then you can do it your damn self.
hmm, that's that's
Because
correct.
because it's not my fault you're not giving your children the vaccines that they need and are getting sick because of it. That has absolutely nothing to do with me, and you shouldn't make my day hell because of it.
So,
I wasn't even upfront I had problems with them. Jesus.
what exactly do you want to go through the story, or do you not want to have PTSD from it?
I think I'll muddle through.
Okay.
But, so when I got there, I noticed the place, it's like everyone in the world was there. The place was already slammed. So, it's gonna be a bit difficult. But, as soon as I got into the back room where I worked, there was a guy who has, I'll talk to you about him after, because it's personal and, I'll tell you about him. But,
Yeah.
I met every day, my noon shifts. He was there longer than he needed to be, because there was so many people that he actually had to stay longer.
Oh, jeez.
And it got that bad that somebody that wasn't even working that day had to come in for a few hours to work for free.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. Or those guys really they deserve a lot more, but they we managed to keep well, we didn't really keep the peace. They somewhat. I mean, we would have kept the peace if the Karens hadn't been shouting.
Invading.
Yeah, but it didn't really go too well. He was there. My friend was longer than he needed to be. I was on the fryer and it was somewhat difficult, but I managed. And it wasn't really anything too difficult. It was just a lot, but it was very easy to make.
Okay, okay.
I guess I'll give the Karens that. They were simple as they can be. But I don't know. They overpowered, and the people at the front really got. Okay, there's being a there's being like a somewhat of a rude customer, and then there's just being a Karen.
There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a very much a difference. There's being being a bit of an irate person, and then just being a Karen. Because those, I don't know, they're just weird. But I've never had a better workday ever, because when those Karens finally left, well, there were still a lot of people, but they were nice, and
They
they
they were reasonable.
they were very good, honest people, and they kind of agreed that the Karens were being unreasonable. They gave us more time, and that it was better.
Good, good. That's good.
Yes, very good. We was still slammed, but the people were very reasonable and understanding, because if you don't want it, if you don't have time to they understand that if they don't have time to stop, then they shouldn't stop.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of the point. It's convenient, but there's limitations and there's limits.
One, yeah. I mean,
I call it the battle of um I don't know, something.
the battle of the the Karen Battle of Madison, New Hampshire.
The battle. I don't know. What I'll figure it out after.
You'll figure it out after.
Yeah, I will. I will. The title of this will be what I figured out in the end. But What about,
Okay, okay.
what about you? You didn't work at all today, right?
I only worked on
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So today's Friday, so 2 days ago.
Yeah. Have you gotten any Karens or unreasonable customers for that matter?
Yep. I mean, I would say they're kind of unreasonable. Sometimes people at the window, you give them their food, and then they just sit there, like, for like a
Longer than they need to?
while.
It's weird.
Like, sometimes it's like 20 seconds, which doesn't sound like a long time, but it kind of is. When you have like a line and a ton of orders stacking up next to you, we really
Yeah.
don't want someone sitting there. Sometimes it's been up to like probably a minute. It's
Jesus.
probably
And
been someone who's gotten close to a minute just
what are
sitting
they
there.
doing sitting there? Are they
They
eating?
they're like combing their hair, like putting their money away. Which I get it if you just put your money in your wallet and you drive away, but like these people are like looking at themselves in the mirror.
The
They're
least they could
like
do is
getting
like,
everything set. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, they can do that, but they should probably just do that in the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. But
Sometimes,
have you
one time
gotten,
someone walked up to the window and was like, "Hey, I need some more sauce" or something like that.
have you ever gotten like yelled at by customers?
One time some guy got a little angry because I handed him a tray with some drinks on it, and there was two drinks on one side and one on the other. The way I handed it to him, it was a little hard to hold. So,
Oh,
I mean, he still got it into his car and didn't spill anything. But then he freaked out, kind of. He was obviously a little upset, and then he threw the tray at me. He was like, maybe he didn't throw it, but he aggressively handed it to me. He's like,
oh,
"Here, take the tray back." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
oh no. Poor for you.
Some large, like greasy man that I
Some
wasn't too fond of.
large grease man.
Yeah, he was greasy. You could tell he was just greasy.
Maybe he was sweaty and greasy, a mix.
Yes,
Probably looked. Was he very glossy?
I think he was, and he had very, very large eyes.
Oh, like an anime.
One time, yes, no, the greasy anime man.
What were you saying? One
Sometimes
time?
people say the fries were too cold. One person said his shake was too
Oh,
like
boo.
soupy, and one of my workers was just like, "This is how they normally are."
Oh,
It's like, what do you want? This is how they normally are.
I heard that like people that have red cars are like the worst type of customers. So if you get like a person in a red car, expect a bit of an altercation.
I'll have to watch out for that next time if
Yeah.
I'm ever put back on the window.
Oh, yeah. I heard that people in red cars are just god awful. I don't know if it's true, but I don't know.
I'll look out for it.
You look out for red car people. Do a
Yeah.
couple tests. See someone in like maybe like a brown like Volkswagen. If,
And they're out.
and then like some guy in like a red Camaro or like a lowrider. If he's like a just a complete dick, then it proves my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but like red
I don't know. Maybe it
people
is.
are hospitable. Oh, also look out for minivans. Those have the capability of containing Karens
Ooh.
or SUVs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to watch out for them.
If it's a man driving the SUV, then you're all good. You're all good. But if it's a woman and they have the distinctive Karen haircut, you're in
Oh
for
no.
a world of unnecessary, I don't know, rudeness. I don't get it. They're
I don't think I've run into any of them,
I
which is quite lucky.
yeah, but I'd say try to keep it like that, but it probably won't last. Yeah, but
One time someone ordered a Sprite on like a excavation machine. Like went to the drive-thru, like this mini excavation machine. Ordered a Sprite. I was like, what?
that's funny. Like was it like a scissor lift or something? That'd be
I
fun.
forget exactly what it was, but it was a weird thing.
If it was a scissor lift, that'd be awesome. Because those things are awesome.
It wasn't too big; it was small, and the guy was just standing on the back. Like I don't know, it was like a mini Scoopy machine or something like that.
Uh, I don't know. But scissor lifts? Saw a video of like some guy had just drove out of a
Oh, is that?
place.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about. The thing that like extends upward.
Yeah. He was like, he bought like a bunch of beer and he was clearly drunk, but he was saving the other stuff for later. And the guy tells him to come down. He just extends the scissor lift so it goes up. He's like, "Come with me, how about that?" He's like, "Oh man, I gotta get back to work." And he's like, "Hey, get up here, fatty. Maybe I'll go down, maybe I'll go up. Maybe I'll go down, maybe I'll go up." It's awesome.
No, I remember. I remember. I think
Yeah,
I saw that.
that's an awesome video. I love it. The guy's like, I love how like the guard he like threatens him. He's like, "On the way to the jail, we're gonna go visit the hospital." Like, I don't really think that's good. I don't really think that's.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're not really supposed to threaten them. You're supposed to just get them down and I don't know, prosecute them or something or
Apprehend them.
apprehend them. Yes.
Get them all set up. Put them in some handcuffs. Maybe
Yes.
some foot cuffs.
Maybe just some detain them, render them unable to fight back or resist or what. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like I said, the Karens are the real primates.
Ooh,
The,
yeah,
the real monkeys. They're,
monkey man.
yes, but hopefully tomorrow when I go there, the place will not be slammed. And
Yeah, I hope it's not.
I hope so. I hope so too, because it sucked. It's terrible. I got yelled at because you know how Karens are like they shouldn't have to wear their mask. These ones are the opposite. They were like, if you didn't have your mask on, you were like,
Well, there's Karens of both types. There's
yeah.
Karens who are like, I'm not wearing a mask.
And
And then there's ones that are like, if you're not wearing a mask, I'm gonna shank you.
there's ones that like there's Karens that look at you like you're a rapist child murderer just by not wearing a mask. And she was like, "You should be ashamed of yourself," to me because I forgot it once.
Ashamed.
Sorry, ashamed because
I thought that's
forgot.
what they said.
Yeah, because I forgot my mask once. If there isn't really any customers, you can go without a mask, but if there is, you gotta put it back on. And I forgot.
Rip.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Even though wearing a mask, I don't know. Stupid.
I really wish, like, I can't wait until we don't have to anymore.
I don't know if that'll ever be.
I hope it will, because I don't like breathing in mask air.
Hey, be grateful. I have to wear glasses. You know how hard it is for me?
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. It's like blurry every few seconds.
That's rough.
Then again, my eyes have upgraded in level where I can see through the fog and it doesn't really impair my vision too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like every time I go out of like into the freezer where all like the frozen food is and bring it back, every time I go in there and come out, my glasses just fog up immediately. People
I
are.
love going in the freezer.
You love it?
It's the best.
I thought I liked it until like when you were looking for something and you were rushed, you slowly started getting colder and colder and colder to the point where you literally had to escape or you just did not feel well at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, it gets really hot in McDonald's sometimes. So going in the freezer, it's real nice.
I'm surprised. The air outside of the building I work at is actually hotter than the air inside with the fryer.
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
yeah. I don't think the fryer heats up the air too much. I think it's more grills that heat up.
Yeah, that's all you have, right? And some fryers.
We have, we have grills and fryers.
Yeah, I've
We have,
only.
I think, two grills, but they're like big, and probably like
Well, we
6 or 7 fryers.
we
Or
have grills, but they're in the front, so I don't work on them.
oh yeah, yeah.
I work in the back on the fryer, which actually it gets kind of chilly in the room I work in because there isn't really any heating too much. So like in the winter, I imagine it's gonna suck.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dress up.
Yeah, yeah. One of the owners is actually in, like the freezer a lot. He actually brings a coat with him every day, so because he knows he's gonna be in there a lot, so he's fine from the cold. He wears
Oh yeah.
thick pants and like
Do
thick
you
boots and stuff.
are you able to like make food for yourself that you can like eat while you're cooking other food, or is that
Yeah.
not allowed?
Oh, I do it all the time. You have to pay for it, but I do it all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it's like I get like really hungry sometimes,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to eating that food because I know I'm gonna end up doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like eating when it's really late, so I like to eat like dinner somewhat earlier,
Yeah, it makes sense.
and because eating late, I don't know. They say you're not really supposed to either way, so it actually like increases your chance for like sleep paralysis or something.
Eating late.
Yeah, having like big meals right before going to bed, it increases
Yeah,
your chance.
I think it does. Well, I don't like sleep paralysis. I've never had it, but I don't like it.
No,
So
okay,
I'll knock on wood.
if you yeah, because like if you couldn't like move but you were able to talk, then that'd be it wouldn't be half as bad. But like not being able to talk,
Well, I just don't like the whole demon part of it.
yeah, I don't really like that either. But luckily, I've never had it, never will. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I hope I don't have it. Mm. But yeah, store I work at, interesting place, somewhat friendly people.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I think we're kind of getting close to the end of this.
Yeah, kind of. We're at 22 minutes. So,
Oh, yeah.
if you enjoyed us rambling on about these Karens and discussing the tale of these ogre creatures, then be sure to download this episode of the podcast and follow the Instagram pages that we listed in the beginning.
And YouTube should be ready soon, I think, right?
Yeah, we'll be ready soon. It will be
And-
for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So, remember, download this episode and all that such. Remember to skate fast, eat ass, and don't forget your hall pass.
Wear your seatbelt.
Stay in school, drugs are cool. And
Goodbye, America.
we will see you guys in the next episode. And hopefully, in the next episode, we won't be discussing those things.
Those things.
Anyway, we'll see you guys
Goodbye.
in a while. By a while, I mean tomorrow. Anyway, bye.